and what we've been seeing constantly at the dealership. It's not if it's going to crack, it's when. So you feel your engine vibrating, shaking, you're sitting in the driver's seat, hands on the steering wheel, you feel it just shaking more than normal, or that vibration, just something doesn't seem right. Well, I'm going to tell you what is most likely the cause of that. This is for a B series engine. If it's mounted transverse, you're looking at the X1s, the X2s, 2 series, any of those models, they have the engine mounted in this way. Right here, this is your main culprit. This is the engine mount on the passenger side, the upper engine mount. And what we've been seeing constantly at the dealership is this mount just completely fails and tears. It's going to be tough to see there. You can see that tear right in there. Sometimes when these things fail, the first sign would be fluid leaking out of them. They are filled with fluid, these engine mounts, for dampening purposes. But at the bottom of the car, sometimes you'll see a weird black oil stain, and it's not coming from the engine. Chances are it's most likely this engine mount that just cracked and shot. To inspect it, it's just from up top. This is mounted on the engine like this, and you would pretty much just look with the flashlight, and you can sometimes move it with the pry bar, the engine, kind of just shove it over so you can open up the crack and see. This one's pretty obvious because it's massive, the crack. But guys, this is something that's been failing so much that I wanted to put in one of these videos. Even if you're still under warranty and it's starting to crack, but you're not feeling a vibration, that's why I would want you to tell when you go to the dealership, tell them, hey, can you just inspect this motor mount? Because it's not if it's going to crack, it's when. When you're doing that engine mount, this is the lower engine mount. They call it the dog bone mount. It looks like a dog bone. When the upper engine mount fails, it puts a little more pressure on this one, and this rubber mount inside the aluminum housing, I don't know if you can see the movement, but this one also fails and contributes to the vibration of the engine, the abnormal vibration. So anytime you're doing that upper engine mount, do this engine mount as well. I will have a DIY video of this coming out soon so you guys can see exactly how to replace it. It's not too bad. Some things to keep in mind. You do need to transfer everything over from the old motor mount to the new one. There's a couple plastic screws that you got to put in. And this hole right here, this one doesn't come threaded. It's just an open hole with no threads in it. So when you put the new one in and you got to screw the new screw in and you're wondering why it's not going in, that's because it doesn't have threads. You don't have to tap it. You could just take the bolt that goes in that hole, and before you put the mount in, just run the bolt in and out so the threads are already there, so it's easier to actually screw it in once it's in the car. I'll put the part number down below, but like I said before, if you're under warranty and you're not feeling anything, just have them check it out anyway, because this thing's going to fail sooner or later. That'll do it for the video today. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be having more videos like this coming out soon, all about BMWs. I'll see you on the next one.